Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Just the beginning of the week, so it's the beginning of the week already. So far, my week sucks. Oh well, it's always next time. We'll get it going. So, how's everybody doing today? No, okay. Here we go. I'll turn on the news.
Leading up to the inauguration over anger that President Trump lost the election. Now, governors have called out state National Guards. The capitals of the states, the capital cities, I think those are going to be the softer targets for people who don't want to travel to D.C. After President-elect Biden becomes President Biden, this is another big story. The House will send over one impeachment article to the Senate. Authorities, not authorities, I should say, Democratic leaders, are saying soon. They don't know exactly when that's going to be. Trump ally Senator Lindsey Graham says impeachment will divide the country even more. Democrats said they're pushing forward even after President Trump becomes former President Trump. There's been a lot of talk about who will be on the president's legal team. This weekend he's going to be a witness to what happened at the Capitol on January 6th, so he will not be serving on that legal team in an interview. Back to you.
Very good deal. Thank you so much, David. Yeah, it's going to be a long week with the inauguration. People are worried after what happened at the Capitol, so they're bringing in a lot of National Guards, as you heard, 25,000, which is more than 3 times the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq combined. They're running their names through the FBI system to make sure there's not someone in there that does want to start trouble, and they're training them to be insider threats. Dan Bongino, who is a former Secret Service agent, you know him. He was on our show earlier. This is what he had to say.
How do you secure these things? And the answer is you put boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes, and as you get in those boxes and get closer to the president that day after he's inaugurated, at those boxes you have increasing levels of security, and that's where it gets really tough in DC, because inside those boxes, those buildings. Someone could have put something in there weeks ago. So you got to go through all these office buildings. I did the inauguration, the first one for Barack Obama, where he got out and waved on the parade ground. That was my section in conjunction with Washington. I was challenging security, challenging my entire career.
Yeah, Bongino describing it there as boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes. And Jeff James, also former Secret Service agent on the show earlier, he talked about concentric circles. And obviously, we always want to err on the side of caution and never say. On this inauguration, for example, very present.
Joe Biden apparently still wants to do it outside, despite the security challenges. Steps. on the west front of the Capitol just to make a statement that despite what happened on January 6th, America is moving on. Meanwhile, speaking of moving on, we understand that early either today, but it was probably tomorrow, the President of the United States, it seems like, partner community census, 100 people. Look for that announcement. Also, speaking of Wednesday, on Wednesday, 8 a.m. at Joint Base Andrews, that is when the President of the United States, Donald Trump, is going to chopper via Marine One over to Andrews, probably have some sort of address, and then get in Air Force One because he will still be President of the United States, and fly to West Palm Beach and start his retirement or down.
That's exactly right. Yeah, the new administration comes with also a new agenda, and the LA Times had a headline yesterday that read, "Make America California Again." That's Biden's plan. And they go on to talk to great California. And he said Kamala's going to be at all the meetings. We'll have the last word with Biden. We'll share ideas, innovations, breakthroughs of California to help solve problems on the national level. Let me remind him about the recall for the governor and the way he's handled the pandemic. Being criticized for not having fire prevention in place and mitigation. Very high tax state. Thousands are leaving the state. 135,600 people left from July 1st, 2019 to July 1st, 2020. I think more have even left since last July. Housing costs are through the roof. And you know, Will, you live in Texas, or you're from Texas. And there was someone online that said, one person on social media said, "Dear Biden, keep California in California. Regards, Texas."
Hello, anybody out there?
There are many in my home state, as you point out, Ainsley, who are hoping they leave their politics behind as they migrate from California to Texas. And yet still, the Biden-Harris administration sees California as a model, as inspiration. The LA Times goes on to say, California is emerging as the de facto policy think tank of the Biden-Harris administration and a Congress soon to be under Democratic control. That's rekindling past cliches about the state. Incubator of innovation, premier laboratory of democracy.
Well, I'll be right back, everyone. Oh.
Surging COVID-19 infections, a safety net frayed by the pandemic, crushing housing costs and wildfires, all full of exodus of residents. There is no place the incoming administration is learning or leaning on more heavily for inspiration than setting of a progressive policy agenda. I give you two notes here. If you want a little illustration of how California is serving as a model, I would point out, notice how we always reference the Biden-Harris administration. In fact, on their signage, Harris's name for California is as big as Biden's name. I just don't remember that in past administrations.
Joe has said it's the Harris-Biden administration.
Wasn't it the Trump administration? Wasn't it the Obama administration? I don't remember this. Harry would pass.
It's more moderate and progressive. It's a little bit for everyone.
So look for Joe Biden as right out of the blocks, on to become president of the United States, and look for an absolute blizzard of executive orders. And that's just what happens when you become president of the United States. It's hard to get things through Congress these days, and so sometimes
Where is everybody?
the president can get done is with, by directing the federal government how exactly to interpret the laws that the Congress makes. For instance, Congress passes a bill that says America's water has got to be clean. Then it becomes incumbent upon the EPA and the federal government to figure out what the rules are to do that. So look for Joe Biden to interpret all sorts of things and look to do something about immigration and climate, and obviously it's the code.
Yeah, so Lawrence Jones was on our show earlier, and he predicts, when you read this article, when you look at what they're pushing, he predicts the Democrats are pushing a very radical agenda.
It shouldn't be the model, but it may well be the model. If you're a conservative, libertarian, this next 100 days isn't going to feel so good. You got a progressive left that have raw power, that have control of the government. But I think it's important to remember this feeling. As my dad used to say when I used to lose an AA game, remember this feeling so it never happens again. They have an agenda, they have a progressive left and it's going to hold them to the fire. And I would predict these next 100 days are going to be pretty bad if you're conservative.
So conservatives were worried about immigration. The president won. He said he's going to put up the wall. And you have Kamala Harris saying she wants to end the construction on the wall, and they won. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with immigration because we have the first caravan. We haven't seen a caravan in months, right? The first caravan in 2021 happened over the weekend. Look at this crowd. Less than 2 days away from the inauguration. Here we are talking about this 7,000 to 8,000 migrants have entered Guatemala from Honduras, and they say they're on their way to the United States. But this was the headline: incoming Biden administration to migrant caravan. Don't come. You won't get in immediately. So, Will, didn't they run on immigration? We'll let everybody in. We have a heart for you.
This was the language we heard for months on the campaign trail. They will be seeking a pathway to citizenship. Don't take my word for it. In fact, just take the word of Sin Pueblo Fronteras.
Hello. Hello. What's up? He didn't go to work today. Because his back was bothering him.
Does he know where he's gotta go?
Well, I would hope so.
He's not there anymore where he just was at. I think Sarah's out by Sarah's somewhere.
I have no idea, Barb. Ask him. Ask him.
I already told you where I had to go.
He already told you where he lived.
Out by Syracuse, right?
Syracuse, yes, Mom.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh. I came over to Arlene's yesterday.
Yeah, no.
How do you know?
You told me you were going.
Brenda told me you were there. Brenda told me you were there.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live stream here.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll probably call me later if you want.
All right.
Arlene said hi to both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
I am, but Tom's right there. What?
All right. I'm gonna let you go for now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. His back's bothering him, so he didn't go to work.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey. Any other time she don't call till later.
Here's what a senior Biden transition officials always say to NBC News. They're saying the situation in the border isn't going to be transformed overnight. They need to understand they're not going to be able to come into the United States immediately. There's help on the way, but now is not the time to make the journey. Steve, I just can't help but notice now, not immediately. The implication is those campaign promises may come along later.
Well, ultimately, if you're going to do something with immigration reform, you got to go through the Congress. And ultimately, you need 16 senators, which would mean you have to have 10 Republicans by then. It would be great if the nation actually addressed it and figured out in a bipartisan way what to do about it. But, Donald Trump tried to do it. George Bush tried to do it. Barack Obama tried to do it, and they all failed. Ultimately, when you look at those images of people coming up through Central America, you got to wonder, 8,000 people, what do they eat? How are they taking care of, just the basic day-to-day necessities of walking 50 miles a day? And who's paying for that? Is it anybody? Or, is there a group behind it financing? I don't know. All Mark Morgan knows, he's the Border Patrol guy in charge. He knows that the reason they're coming is because Donald Trump very shortly will no longer be on our southern border and say, stop, turn around, go, watch.
Oh, these fuckers.
Look, there's just a WhatsApp and FaceApp and organizers
Yeah.
of this caravan.
I know.
Very clear. The reason why this is happening right now is because of the perception that our borders are going to be open.
Okay, so where is everybody?
Guatemala right now. And the sole reason why this has begun, and we're seeing this right now, is because of the Biden administration policy. The belief is they're going to be let in. So they're not hearing this now and wait, it's not going to happen on day one.
And one of the other things that the Obama, the Biden administration wants to do once they take power is to suggest to Congress let's come up with a path for citizenship for the people in the country. Illegally, they estimated at 10 or 11 to 12 million people, probably a bigger number than that, including an 8-year path to citizenship. But once again, it's got to go through Congress.
Yeah, we all have a heart for those individuals. You read stories about moms trying to give their kids a better life, and we can all, relate to that. That's what we want for our own children. But doing it right and making sure that we keep everyone safe. You have to think about COVID. Many of them are coming over. They're all together, shoulder to shoulder. What does that mean for our country? A lot to think about here. All right, so let's end this segment with a positive story because we love giving back. And if you are one of those that is so blessed to have a job right now, it's nice to hear that many of you are donating to the Vaccine Fund. They have raised more than $27,200,000 supporters, 142 businesses supported because of this, and we have another story to tell you about. This is Lauren Martin, and she owns Martin's Tavern. It's in the Georgetown area, right outside of DC. And she's had this restaurant 5th generation, so it's actually very good. But Dave surprised her with some money to help her keep the restaurant open. Watch this. Oh my God!
You're the exact type of business we're looking at. Like, what you can do for family.
I'm gonna run grab myself a couple kickstarts quick.
Huh?
I'm gonna run grab myself a couple kickstarts quick.
All right.
I'll wait for the girls to get up.
All right.
Politically incorrect black sheep of the sports industry. Saving businesses. I'd like to say, to bring this full circle, while the federal government is looking for the government of California as their inspiration, I don't know what kind of ostrich heads in other places that might require to see California as a model. I would suggest why don't you look to the private sector? Why don't you look at Barstool as your inspiration? More Barstool, less California government. That might be the South Seas.
What government does anything efficiently? I mean, ultimately, hats off to Dave Portnoy at Barstool. Kid Rock had a fundraiser last night. I think a week ago, Kid Rock gave $100,000, and he raised a whole bunch last night. That particular bar, Martin's Tavern, has been in DC, run by one for 88 years. I may have been in that bar a number of times when I was younger and lived in that neighborhood, but it is fantastic that they've got the money to keep the doors open. And ultimately, Dave said, I'm going to contact you every month, Lauren, during the pandemic and see what you need. So, hats off to them.
Steve, don't worry. What happens in Martin stays in Martin. We will never know. I'm sure you were very welcome. All right, let's hand it over to Jillian. She has some headlines for us. Hey, Jillian, good morning. And watching those videos is the best part of the day. All right, let's start with this. This is Arizona woman is found alive in critical condition. Jessica Gomez vanished after pulling out of work last Monday. Her vehicle was found at a car wash 3 days later. The rescue crew tracked her down by tracing her phone records to the community in the Phoenix area. She was airlifted to a hospital for treatment. The case is under investigation. Los Angeles County surpasses 1 million COVID-19 cases since the start of the pandemic. It is the first county in the U.S. to hit the grim milestone. This, despite California implementing prolonged strict lockdowns in the state west while the less restricted state of Florida. 5 million cases. Today, the nation honored Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Ceremonies nationwide as the COVID-19 pandemic. This is Dr. Alvin King joined us earlier with this message.
So as Americans, one race, one group of people still living here in America together, we're going to have to work very hard to see America grow.
The civil rights icon would have been 92 years old. And now to the NFL, the Chiefs followed up the Browns to advance to that third straight NFC championship. Patrick Mahomes suffered a concussion. Chiefs head coach Reed said he was, quote, still good. When the Bucs defeating their division rival Saints, Tom Brady getting the better for Breeze to head to his first NFC championship game. Breeze, though, did not give any hints after the game about whether he'll be back for the Saints next season.
I would give myself an opportunity to think about the season, think about a lot of things, just like I did last year. And this was.
The two future Hall of Famers shared this heartfelt moment together. And make sure you tune in next week when Brady and the Bucs face Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
That heartfelt moment was really cool, by the way. That was Brady throwing passes to Breeze's kids in the end zone after the game. They probably went home and said, Dad, I still think you're better. I hope my
Like, how cool is that we got to throw passes with him?
Right. All right, coming up, the far left faction of the Democratic Party racking up the tab when it comes to government spending. But now they want to slash from the military, fund their institutions. Why our next guest says that is now is not the time to cut back.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not used to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Balance of Nature is fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
It's really fantastic. I'm pretty active sports-wise, and no muscle strains. I get up in the morning, no stiff back, nothing. I never get sick. I mean, literally, never get sick. And if I feel like there's a little something coming on, I'll take like a mega dose. Next day it's gone. I mean, just my overall health is fantastic, and I plan on continuing taking it because I'm convinced it absolutely contributes to your well-being, to your health, keeping it healthy. Let your body do what it's supposed to do.
Experience the Balance of Nature difference for yourself. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or by going to balanceofnature.com. And make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code SAVE.
If you're a business owner with salespeople, how in the world can you say no to this offer? The top 20% of your salespeople close 80% of the business. 80% of all sales are closed after the fifth attempt, and 83% of all salespeople don't even ask for the sale once. Did you know that 90% of all salespeople have never even read one sales book? Many sales are being lost each month simply because your salespeople are not professionally trained how to sell. Hi, this is the world's top sales trainer, Jason Evans. I'm going to give you a free 45-minute video of pure sales training techniques that will increase your company's sales within days, guaranteed. This could double, even triple your company's sales. This video is closing, handling objections, and more. Just call us, leave us a voicemail and email address, and we'll send you this amazing video for free. Call 800-500-8320. This is how to close A to Z for any product or service, regardless of industry, whether you sell face-to-face or over the phone. 800-500. That's 800-500-8320 before the power salesperson.
You put up buying life insurance can cost you big time. The older you get, the more you'll have to pay. In a sudden accident or unexpected illness could cause your rates to skyrocket or even make you uninsurable. Beat the clock. Now, no hassle, no obligation. In minutes, you'll have a choice of your best rates from up to 10 highly rated life insurance companies. Richard, 40 years old, takes meds to control his cholesterol. Still, SelectQuote got him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. Under $1 a day. Don't risk your family's security another minute. Get your free quote now. Just call 1-800-556-8400. That's 1-800-556-8400. 1-800-556-8400. Or go to SelectQuote.
Yep, just the beginning of the weekend, the beginning of the week, everybody.
If you still not refinance your mortgage, well, soon you might be kicking yourself in the head. Rates are at historic lows. At the same time, home values have gone up roughly 50% in the last several years. Maybe it's time to put that equity to
work by paying off high-rate credit cards, personal loans, or remodel your house. Hi, I'm Wesley Hoagland with Westland Financial. Let us put you in a position to do any of these things with no closing costs. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan, whether it's conventional, FHA, or VA. We'll pay title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. Maybe you just want to lock in a lower rate or refinance out of paying mortgage insurance. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to see how we can save you thousands of dollars a year. So call Westland at 888-615-3669. It's the biggest merger in the history of mankind. Call us at 888-615-3669. 888-615-3669. That's 888-615-3669.
Lennox Financial Mortgage Corp. DBA Westland. NMLS 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
American streaming exclusive shows and documentaries with Fox Nation. Now we're bringing you can't-miss true crime content with Fox Justice. The most deviant minds, the burning questions, and the crimes of the century. Streaming on Fox Nation. Sign up today.
Well, the progressive wing of the Democratic Party is looking to slash defense spending by at least 10%, as they claim the current budget detracts from the country's immediate needs. But a new op-ed in The Hill argues that while questioning the proper level of defense funding is an appropriate role for Congress, it must be based on a foundation of facts, not slogans. Armed with facts, leaders will quickly realize the nation's security and prosperity rest directly on adequately funding national defense. Here to react, former GOP Texas congressional candidate and Army veteran Wesley Hunt. Wesley, thanks so much for being with us. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me on.
There's often conversation about the defense budget. It does grow with time, but Wesley, it also grows less than the rest of the federal budget. I have this stat that I find fascinating. Currently, the defense
So
budget
anybody else got snow out there?
overall spending. In 1985, it was 25% of overall spending. You can see on your screen there, that's a breakdown of where that defense budget is going. $68 billion for overseas operations, $157 billion for personnel, another $100 billion in research and development, $136 for modernization. Is there room to cut the budget? Is this something we should be doing at this time, Wesley?
No, not right now. The number one mission for the federal government is to keep our citizens safe. If you look at it, since 2011, since the attack on our country, we have not had a major attack from a foreign entity since then. And that's a testament to the brave men and women that put their lives on the line to keep us safe every single day. It's our moral imperative, it's our fiduciary responsibility to make sure that they are funded to the maximum amount so they can do their mission and their goal in keeping us safe. And right now, with COVID-19, I can guarantee you that the United States right now has a target on our backs, and now is not the time to cut the defense budget. Now, I think we can all agree that our government spending is a big bloated. I think no one's arguing with anyone on that. It's imperative that we make sure we're taking about how many other overseas.
Let's take that now. Got a target on our back this time. There could be perceived weaknesses. What else? So where? Who is the biggest?
I think our biggest threat is coming from China. I read an article the other day that was very actually 2.2%, where everyone else suffered. So right now, if we are careful, we have to make sure that we can stop that threat, which I think is the most imminent threat. The fact that even coronavirus came here in the first place from China, and it's the idea of making sure that our defense stays on par with their defense as well.
And that's a constant march towards increased advancement of China in their military. We'd love to have you today. It's MLK Day. We'd love to get your perspective on MLK's message, where it applies, how it applies to the current cultural climate in the United States.
I'm thinking that one day we could live in a nation we are not judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. This has been a rough year for us here in the United States, but I do believe that we can get back to that American dream. And my God, if we can't do that together, then we never will. And it's days like this that we have got to remember who we are as Americans, coming together and understanding that in the name of Martin Luther King, we can persevere and we will prevail.
And Wesley, can you put that into context? I know you had an ad when you were running for Congress talking about your family story and how it fits into that American dream.
Absolutely. My great-great-grandfather
was slave, when we talk about the progress that we have seen in this nation. And again, this year's been rough, and it may seem like we're in some dark times right now, but I'm here to tell you that as a descendant of a slave, and because of that, the American dream, give my siblings all. We all went through life, and that can only happen in one place, and that's America.
So West Point, illustrate. I appreciate you laying it out for us today. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you very much.
I mean, look, Facebook Insider is celebrating Big Tech's crackdown on conservative speech. You gotta watch this.
We have to turn down the capability of these conservative influencers to reach these audiences. They are extremely radical.
That's stunning. The federal spin dominance is here to respond.
It's a new day with an exciting new day. Fox favorites are making the move to the early time. First, America's news relaunches with Bill Everett, David Green at 9. Harris Faulkner with tea issues at News on 9 and 11 with the Faulkner Focus, followed by the hit show Al Common. At 1, Sandra Smith and Ted Roberts have you covered in the afternoon with the America Reports. And then, Martha McCallum is bringing you a award-winning journalism and other news and activity. The story on brand new year, brand new medical. America is watching Fox News 2.
You know the tingling or creepy crawling feelings within your legs when you try to relax? It can feel overwhelming, and it's almost impossible to keep your legs still or get the rest you need. As soon as you feel that uncomfortable, nagging agitation in your legs, take homeopathic Highlands Restful Legs. Provide temporary natural relief from itching, tingling, and twitching in your legs. Restful Legs is gentle and safe with all natural active ingredients and no aspirin, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, or naproxen. With Restful Legs, you can finally enjoy your evenings to the fullest. Join so many satisfied customers who have put to rest the annoying itching, tingling, and twitching in their legs. Get fast, natural relief right now with Highlands Restful Legs at Walgreens, Walmart, and CVS Pharmacy. Highlands Restful Legs does not treat restless leg syndrome. If you have this condition, please consult a physician. Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Without more licensed dealers, Gary's roofing business, I hit its ceiling.
Hey, that new contract just got pushed up. You're gonna need all hands on deck to make this happen.
Hey, Gary, we're doing another job this week.
It's time to hire. I need it. Indeed you do. The moment
Wow, it's quiet today.
Get a short list of quality candidates from our resume. Have times more hires than the other branded job sites combined, according to Breezy HR 2019. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, I'm Rick, founder of Select Lines. The old way of buying lines just flat out doesn't work anymore. But you may know the story of inviting a salesperson to your home. Get new blinds or Centric Kidney College. And that's not fiction. The same thing happened to me. So here's what I believe. High prices and wasted time, they're the enemy. That's precisely why I started Select Lines as one of the very first direct-to-consumer brands 16 years ago. All of our and our blinds in your windows. That's how I've designed them. Johnny's going to college, and you're upgrading your home and getting the light control, fashion, and privacy you deserve. Listen, I know you can do this. Million customers get blinds that do it. Select Lines. SelectLines.com, the smart and simple way to get blinds.
Hi, I'm Greg Miner. As the founder of a small business, I know firsthand how difficult it can be to manage the cash flow problems. When I tried to borrow money, the banks wouldn't touch me. That's why we founded Merchant Capital Source 10 years ago. To help small business owners like you get the funding you need without getting the runaround. We'll fund your business from $5,000 to $200,000, and because we're a direct lender, there's no middleman to cause delays or cost you money. If you've been in business for 6 months and have sales of at least $15,000 per month, we can approve you within hours and put cash in your account within 3 days. The process is fast and easy, and the best part is that no tax returns, financial statements, or business plans are necessary. Experience the Merchant Capital Source difference and get cash for your business today.
Apply online at mcscash.com or call 800-368-2294. That's 800-368-2294. 800-368-2294. Loans made or arranged pursuant to a California Finance Lenders Law license.
America is streaming exclusive shows and documentaries with Fox Nation. Now,
the burning questions and the crimes of the century. Streaming on Fox Nation. Sign up today.
welcome back. It's about 8:30. Some social media giant platforms are accused of censoring conservatives, but that's not stopping a former Facebook insider now pushing to take it one step further and start calling some plugs.
We have to turn down the ability of these conservative influencers to reach these huge audiences. They are extremely
Wow, it's slow today here. What's going on, everyone?
Facebook and YouTube in particular to think about whether or not they want to be effectively cable networks for this information.
All right, Phil, what's your reaction to federalist publisher Bob and Knowledge bank quarantine? You are a conservative influencer. You need to have your plug called.
Well, look, I think it's interesting that they're kind of saying the soft part loud now about things that they've been keeping, opinions they've been keeping to themselves for a while. And as a tryout for, AOC's Ministry of Truth, I think that was a pretty good performance. But in this instance, I think that we have to see here what's really going on, which is that big tech wants to broaden this crackdown in a lot of different ways and bring a lot of different corporations along with them. They are going to collude together going forward to crush conservative speech everywhere that it rises up. And they're going to use arguments for that sound along the lines of arguments you might have heard in the past about shutting down ISIS and the like, which is a comparison that the same guest made. Those are the kinds of radical comments that are the opposite of any kind of unity message, any kind of coming together, which instead it just seeks to crush the speech of people that you disagree with, which has never been the American plan.
Rich corporations. I've heard over the last week a number of Fortune 500 corporations that want to stop donating money to members of Congress who on January 6th did not vote to certify the election. And now we're hearing that apparently there are some Democratic members of Congress that say those 130 or 140 members of Congress, all Republicans, who would not do that, need to be punished because they ultimately are responsible for what happened on that day.
Well, obviously that wasn't their attitude when you had Democrats on the other side of this voting against certification in 2001, in 2005, after 2000, the election in 2016, of course. Too radical business. Frankly, from my perspective, I'm glad corporate money go away because it's going to be replaced by small dollar online donations, the kind of support that we saw the president garner during his entire career. And that's something that I actually think is good for the GOP. They should be listening more to their voters and less for the various corporations that frankly lead those same voters. They want to be able to sell their products to them, but also look down on them. And as I said, they crush their conservative speech whenever it rises up and becomes something that they view as problematic for the bottom line. Sure.
Of course, on Wednesday, and Joe Biden becomes president of the United States about 46th, and a brand new poll finds that 59% of Republicans are majority want Republicans to stand up to Joe Biden when it comes to his legislation in the House and the Senate. Does that sound about right to you?
I think that number probably is going to move even higher as we actually see what the Biden agenda looks like. So much of this pandemic conversation pushed to the sides all the different areas of policy that we'd like to know about a candidate. And I think that frankly people are going to be surprised by how much Joe Biden that they see right now in 2021 is different than the one that they saw back in, say, 2009. As the Democratic Party has moved left, so has Joe Biden. And I think the Biden-Harris administration is going to push a lot of radical things that frankly are going to serve to unify any kind of Republican infighting or civil war over the various things that have happened, as we've seen in the past couple of weeks. When you see that agenda, I think that you'll see that number only.
Excellent question, because it's 50.
Wow, guys. Where are we?
As well. How much of Joe Biden's agenda does he actually get past? Almost 60 for that filibuster, that crazy rule that's got there. So will it be a slam dunk, all of this stuff, or will the Republicans be able to somehow moderate what is able to get done?
The answer is anything that involves spending money is going to be a slam dunk. Washington loves to spend money, and you'll be able to find the votes time and again to do that. It's going to be more, I think, on the cultural side of things that you're going to see the Biden administration have to do things through their administrative processes, bureaucracy, and the like, because there is going to be a number of members who come from more red, more purple states who aren't necessarily going to go along with those aspects of the agenda that touch on those cultural war issues, and I think particularly on energy issues and the like.
Stay tuned. It all starts at noon on Wednesday.
Great to be with you.
All right. You know what starts today? America's Newsroom relaunches with Dana Perino and Bill Hemmer. They're going to be joining us coming up next. But before they hit the airwaves, we're going to see them, a preview of today's coming attraction.
This is not an offer to sell a franchise. Franchise offerings are made through the franchise disclosure document as per details.
Stuck at home chasing your tail? There's no better time to own a Pet Supplies Plus franchise and become part of the $75 billion pet industry. Our brand is built on pet owners' love for their pets, and that makes us recession resilient no matter what the economy does. There are lots of ways to boost revenue with a Pet Supplies Plus franchise, from squeaky toys and dog grooming to our easy online ordering and curbside pickup services. You have everything pet owners in your area need to keep their furry friends happy and healthy. As Entrepreneur Magazine's top pet franchise for 6 years running, we have a strong ABB and proven track record of helping franchise owners run successful stores. You'll get great training and ongoing support to keep your franchise thriving year after year. This is no time to roll over. Go online now and find out how to be alpha dog in your community. Visit PetSuppliesPlusFranchising.com today. That's PetSuppliesPlusFranchising.com. PetSuppliesPlusFranchising.com.
I am Robert Strickler. My wife Joyce and I have been married for 53 years. We've been blessed with 6 children. I've been taking Prevagen for at least 8 years. Prevagen seems to help me recall things and also think more clearly, and I enthusiastically recommend Prevagen. It has helped me an awful lot.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Now available in stores everywhere. Robert Strickler is a content contributor for Prevagen.
Your timeshare sits empty. Travel restrictions and quarantine is the new normal. Over and over, you have heard, we are all in this together. Meanwhile, your timeshare sits empty and useless. Month after month, your timeshare company demands your maintenance, mortgage, and assessment fees, amounting to thousands of dollars per year out of your pocket for nothing. Start the freedom process. Let Timeshare Freedom Group free you from your overpriced, unavailable timeshare. Thousands have done it. Now it's your turn. The leaders in the industry, Timeshare Freedom Group, has decades of experience canceling timeshares worldwide, legally and
Hearings on me. Firefighter placement for money. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Returns are annualized. National is a real estate development fund. See us at NRIA.net.
Great song, and that's a great street. That's Avenue of the Americas. That's where the Fox News headquarters, where we are right now on 48th and 6th Avenue. Let's bring in Bill Hemmer and Dana Perino, co-anchors of America's Newsroom, relaunching today. Coming up right after our show at 9 o'clock. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Hey, I'm going to blast off here in a few moments and we'll see how it goes.
We're hoping that something comes out.
Yeah, that's not
we'll bring in to talk about this subject. Kristen Gillibrand had a press conference with Chuck Schumer. And, this is Biden's week, and he's supposed to unite the country. But Kristen Gillibrand said some interesting things, really tossing the gavel over to Chuck Schumer, saying, you're the one who is going to unite our country. Listen to this.
Chuck Schumer understands states and communities all across this country better than anybody. He's worked to get people elected in every part of this country, red, blue, and purple. And he understands that this country needs to heal, that we have to bring people together, that we have to get things done. And I don't think there's a human being alive in America today that could do a better job than Chuck Schumer in this moment to bring this country back together.
Dana, what's your reaction to that?
Well, a couple of things come to mind. One, I'm sure that Joe Biden would probably disagree, but look, when you're a senator, every time you look in the mirror, you see yourself as a president. So I'm not surprised that they think that country. Lindsey Graham actually said this weekend that he thinks that Chuck Schumer could unite the country by calling for a vote to end the impeachment of Donald J. Trump, the second impeachment. Again, I don't know if Chuck Schumer will do that. I kind of doubt it. But one thing I have noticed is that all of these calls for unity, they're important, I guess, but only if there's some introspection. So it can't be, let's unify the country and you go first.
I'd rather Chuck Schumer is the model of being intensive.
I was just glad that Schumer after the election, he said, next we take Georgia, which they did, and then we take America. And I don't know how that goes over time.
Hold on, everyone.
Senate, which I think something our viewers are going to have to pay very close attention to. A lot of these initiatives are not slam dunks under the Joe Biden outside of executive orders. We're going to see how the legislation falls in.
Himmer, imagine you spent the weekend watching football. I don't know how that prepares you for the launch of a new show today. So are you going to cover Brady and Breeze? What are you going to cover today on the first edition of the Perino and Himmer American News?
I watch football too, Will. I'm sorry. Good job. My new phrase is, can they force some negative plays? And I think that's what both parties are going to try to do to each other. Right?
Right. I see that. I see what you mean.
Still live streaming it?
Yeah, for a few more minutes.
See, you're sitting there like that, so.
Yeah.
Guess what else I got in the mail?
Oh, nice.
And if you remember, Barack Obama had 60 Democrats in the Senate, and he still had to do a lot of
You're all good to go now.
They were able to get one big momentous piece done, and that was Obamacare, which still reverberates through our politics today. Joe Biden does not have 60 Democrats, he has 50. It's a very different dynamic.
All right, how was it waking up this morning, guys? I know you're used to waking up a little bit later.
I love early mornings. Growing up on a ranch, I love that. I was awake at 3:30, and then I thought, well, wait, I don't have to get up yet, but I was so awake. I could have started. In fact, I just told Bill, there's been a lot of anticipation and excitement. I'm thrilled with this opportunity, and now I decided it just needs to get started.
We're excited for you guys.
I did this shit for 12 years, so like the new chapter's kind of like the old chapter over there. So it's great to be with you.
It's great. It's great. I'm so excited.
I want to hear more about that range today, someday, Dana, someday. But for today, here's who you have. You have Alex Azar, Mercedes Schlapp, Rick Hume, Ari Fleischer. We'll see what they have to say about those football games yesterday. I think they're promising to that. But there's also this, Bill, you have a show up on Fox Nation.
You know what French toast this morning for breakfast?
Chinese businesses allegedly buying influence with Joe Biden's family.
The thing that concerns me most are not the money transactions. What concerns me is
All right, everybody. I guess I'm going to hang this up for now. So I'll see you later. All right. Bye.
China Showdown is on Fox Nation. What can we expect there, Bill?
There's a lot in there, guys. I'll just tell you briefly. I mean, this